Making news this hour, the Ministry of Health is reporting 3 deaths and increases in COVID-19 on the island. Chief Medical Officer Dr. Sharon Belma-George provided the details in a COVID-19 update on Monday.
Dr. Sharon Belma-George, Chief Medical Officer, Ministry of Health, Wellness and Elderly Affairs. The Ministry of Health, Wellness and Elderly Affairs continues to note an increase in the number of persons presenting with flu-like symptoms at the emergency departments, wellness centers, and private doctors' offices. This is due to new COVID-19 variants, influenza A and B, and respiratory syncytial virus. Over the last 14 days, an increase in hospitalizations and deaths due to COVID-19 were also noted. During the period January 15th to 25th, 2024, 3 COVID-19 deaths were recorded. The elderly, persons with chronic health conditions, and the unvaccinated are the most affected at this time. The Ministry of Health has begun preparation in the event that cases continue to increase. The hospitals are on alert to ensure supplies, equipment, and medication is available. PCR and rapid testing are available free of charge to the public at the wellness centers and community hospitals and polyclinic. The regional public health agencies are working to source and supply the region with the necessary vaccines. The public is encouraged to reduce the impact of respiratory illnesses by the following measures. Maintain a healthy lifestyle through diet, regular exercise, adequate sleep, reduced stress, and toxic habits. Ensure compliance by taking prescribed medication if you suffer from any chronic health conditions. Strengthen sanitary measures at home and work and maintain proper hand hygiene with regular hand washing and wear face masks when presenting flu-like symptoms. Consult a healthcare professional if flu-like symptoms linger or worsen. All persons with chronic health conditions are strongly advised to wear a face mask when in public, in crowded conditions, and avoid contact with others who are sick. Personal responsibility is extremely important at this time. Face masks are available at all of the public health facilities to patients who may need. General updated guidelines have been prepared for all of the main agencies. The Ministry of Health reminds the general public that we are presently in the flu season, which runs from October to March, and as such, would like to encourage the use of the flu vaccine, which is available free of charge at the various wellness centers. The COVID-19 vaccine is also available and can be taken as a booster, especially for persons with risk factors of chronic illness. The Ministry of Health will continue to provide regular updates and health education to the general public to take the necessary measures to reduce the impact of respiratory illnesses at this time.
St. Lucia's homicide count continues to rise. At approximately 10:40 p.m. on Sunday, January 28th, residents of Tiroshe-Micoud called 911 at the sound of gunshots in the community. Further investigations confirmed their fears of a homicide. The deceased is identified as Anthony Mangal, homicide victim number 19 so far for the year. Police are appealing to anyone with information to contact the Criminal Investigations Department or the Anonymous Crime Hotline at 555. More details as they become available. In other news, 1 man is dead and a woman injured following a shooting in Beaufort Sunday night. The town registered its first homicide for the new year and the island's 8th to date for the month of January. Residents of the southern town reported hearing a barrage of intermittent automatic gunfire beginning from about 9:17 p.m. The heavy gunfire lasted over a period of about 45 minutes. When the smoke cleared, the sad story of another young life lost to gun violence emerged. Beaufort police quickly cordoned off part of New Dock Road, which separates the communities of Bruceville and Damang. The deceased has still not been identified. It was another busy weekend for emergency responders on Monday, January 29th, 2024, at about 12:55 a.m., the Grozile police station received a report of a fatal vehicular collision which occurred at Montgiro Grozile along the Sir Julian Highway. The officers responded and discovered a black motor vehicle which had run off the main road. The vehicle was occupied by a single occupant, a male driver. Emergency medical technicians from the St. Lucia Fire Service responded, and the driver was conveyed to the Owen King European Union Hospital. The driver succumbed to his injuries, as was confirmed by a medical practitioner. Commissioner of Police Mrs. Crucita Descartes-Pellius issued a statement earlier today on the alarming homicide figures so far for the year. St. Lucia has recorded 7 homicides since the start of the year, 5 of which through gun violence. In a statement, the Commissioner encouraged citizens to denounce criminal activity.
Of the country. Collectively, we will take a stance against this lawlessness. The only thing necessary for the triumph of evil is for good men to do nothing. It is time for a resounding outcry and stern admonishment, accompanied by forceful reminder that such practices will not be tolerated. We have seen that crime has far-reaching tentacles. No area is immune to its effects. So it is everyone's responsibility to contribute in the fight against crime. The belief that the mammoth task of crime reduction is solely that of the police to shoulder is one we quickly need to dispel. Such notions only serve to embolden persons who commit unlawful acts and who feed off the hands of attitude of the public. I implore you, the public, our most critical partner in this, to cooperate with us. Utilize the various reporting platforms such as our crime hotline, our crime app, or otherwise to provide the information regarding crime to the relevant authorities. It is impossible for the police to know and act unless you stand up and report it.
That's the news. See you again next time.